This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. Deforestation has been one of the most significant threats to sustainability in the contemporary world. This process implies the excessive use of forests, including the lands and the wood material, for agriculture, fuel generation, and others. Indeed, forests are being cut into too large clear areas for fields to grow agricultural products to feed animals. Moreover, the demand for wood as a material has increased, which has intensified deforestation. This tendency is now a sustainability and environmental issue since deforestation particularly contributes to increasing greenhouse gas emissions. Therefore, it is imperative to identify the most effective ways of reducing deforestation on a global scale to ensure environmental safety and sustainable economic development from a long-term perspective. Strategies for preventing deforestation. The most effective way of solving the problem and preventing deforestation is through large-scale actions that would necessitate industries to comply with standards for deforestation minimization. According to Castro-Nunez et al., agriculture is the industry that causes the most harm to forests. Therefore, the first strategy that is likely to produce positive outcomes in terms of deforestation prevention is the intensification of standards and requirements for agricultural corporations. In particular, there are two ways to implement this strategy, namely through initiatives like zero deforestation value chain interventions and supply chain restructuring to minimize excessive use of forests. If large corporations comply with such policies on a global scale, the change will be possible to achieve, and deforestation will be prevented. Secondly, initiatives on a governmental level should be broadened and intensified to ensure collaboration and commitment to the zero deforestation goals by both the private and public sectors. Indeed, the use of forested lands should be strictly controlled by governmental bodies to promote sustainable use of forests by both public companies and private industry actors. Thirdly, the connection between poverty and deforestation implies implementing poverty reduction policies as a way of deforestation prevention. Indeed, Miyamoto suggests that due to the high costs of sustainability policy implementation, developing countries, especially tropical ones, suffer from excessive deforestation due to their economic incapability to adhere to zero deforestation programs within their industries. Therefore, special efforts should be devoted to addressing poverty issues to ensure that both developed and developing countries contribute to preventing deforestation globally. Thirdly, other effective ways of prevention might be implemented in a more short-term manner and on a smaller scale. Indeed, the actions of individual citizens might have a positive impact on deforestation minimization. Therefore, developing habits of choosing brands that employ zero deforestation policies might promote a positive change in the problem area. Moreover, engaging in paper and wood recycling practices, planting trees, and using sustainable and recyclable products might be effective individual practices to reduce and prevent deforestation. Conclusion. In summation, the latest intensification of adverse climate change processes has been closely linked to excessive deforestation. It is through effective preventative measures that the global community will be able to minimize greenhouse gas emissions and other environmental harm generated due to deforestation. Among the long-term and global methods of prevention, zero deforestation policies, joint public-private efforts, and poverty reduction should be implemented. As for the individual level, people should develop sustainable lifestyle habits to have a positive influence on deforestation minimization. Did you like this deforestation and effective ways to prevent it sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs.